Hello vinyl community, this is Randy and this is a response to Callum Rhodes' video on band names, and I'm calling mine the good, the bad, and the ugly, but it's really the good, the bad, the lazy, and the ill-fitting band name. So I'm going to start with some of the ones I think are not the best band names in the world. The first one I'm going to start with a few CDs. There's the group Dollar Store. I guess if you want to sell your band's music for $1, it might be a good name, but ordinarily I don't think that would be a good name. Then I don't think it's a great idea to name your band after a farm implement. This is the Cultivators, a little Americana, which I guess that kind of fits, but still not crazy about the name. And there's got a beautiful picture, but then you're going to call your band Dump Truck, which I don't have any cookies out here, which I don't think fits real well. And Dump Truck, I never did think that. I like the band, but the name, I just don't think it's the greatest. It's kind of jangle pop, I would call it. Another one is Psycho Moto Goat, which I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Took me a while to find it because I didn't really know how to spell it for sure, and I couldn't remember the name. So I think you're getting a little too complicated when you call your band Psycho Moto Goat. Somebody may know what that means, but I don't. So I'm going to show a few albums here too. This is for Rob Walker. Should have been Elvis Costello. I don't know what that means. Another thing, I said farm up. I don't know if it's a great idea to name your band after a body part. Although I do like the Shins, and I know there's a band Elbow, but still don't think that's the greatest idea as well. And I think the worst band name that I can think of is E-I-E-I-O. Unless you're doing children's records and Old MacDonald is your hero, I don't think E-I-E-I-O is a good band name. And now for some band names that I think the bands were just lazy in coming up with them. First off, let's just name our band after a city. So you got Chicago. Oh, I forgot that I had an album I could use for that. But you got Chicago. Then you've got Boston. If you wanted to even think a little bit bigger, then you could just name your band after a state. You got Kansas. There you got Alabama. Or let's just name our band after an island on a state. How about you got Nantucket? You could get even lazier. Let's just name our band after a continent. You got Asia. Now, I don't know if that's just a US thing or if there's bands in Great Britain, for instance, that call themselves Manchester or Oxford or Yorkshire or Kent or some other area. Or if you're in Canada, do you name yourself after a city, Edmonton or Toronto, or do you call your band Alberta? I guess there was an of Montreal. I don't know if you give them credit for of or not. But then there's also when your band is nothing like what your name represents. So you got the group, the Swans. You think of a graceful animal just floating in the pond or lake. And this is noisy, aggressive. Nothing like their band name. Now for some band names I like. We've got the Starkweathers, which that's who's playing in the background. They're Americana, and I think that band name fits pretty well, the Starkweathers. Then you have Big Smith, which they really run with it. If you think of Big Smith, you think of overalls. They actually have a song called "My Overalls Don't Fit Me Anymore." Then let's name our band after a brew. I kind of like that idea, actually. We got Hadacol. Or kind of alt country, the Derailers. I kind of like that name. You got Split Lip Rayfield. That sounds pretty alternative country, doesn't it? Split Lip Rayfield. Kind of like that name, actually. Or Cicada Rhythm. Sounds like a good one for kind of a folky alternative group. Cicada Rhythm. Then there's a kind of a bluegrass outfit. The Seldom Seen. Sounds kind of like it's a privilege to go see them in concert because they're seldom seen. One of my favorite band names is the Replacements. I do like that name. And also, kind of like the name Asleep at the Wheel. You got new wave-ish power pop, Any Trouble, which does kind of sounds like that. Would fit that kind of music. And the last one I got is a little punkish. You need a name like the Anti-Nowhere League. Anyway, that's my take on some of the band names, and hope everyone's doing well. Thanks, Callum, for starting this, and everyone take care.